Jennifer, thank you for your note. I appreciate you staying in contact with me. You may realize by now that just in the short time that I've known you over Facebook and email, you and I have contacted each other more than any members of my family combined. And no, there must be some kind of misunderstanding in what Jean has told Mother, that we're trying to contact her by Facebook. No, we've tried to contact her by phone. My phone was stolen on July 4th when I became unconscious. I've been having blackouts since 1984. They used to be mild and last only a few seconds. And as I've aged, they grow longer and they're more frequent. There's very little that can be done about it. One blessing that has come upon me is that Jean and I, ever since we first met, are really good buddies. And for the most part, want to be around each other all the time. Now, it's a little difficult for Jean to remember everything that I say because English is her second language. She started learning English when she was 9 years old. And her father even went the extra step to hire the school teacher to be an after-school tutor for English. And Jean excelled in English and got an A, had the highest score in her classroom. Keep something in mind about Jean. She spent 2 years in different cities. Every 2 years her father was moved to a different city. So she has a very diverse knowledge of Thailand, and no matter whether she's in a taxi or around very rich people or around women who work in these bars, she knows how to talk to everybody, and she could pretty much understand any dialect or accent of the Thai language. Only on a few occasions if somebody's speaking extreme Isan language, which is considered the hillbilly language or the mountain language, she might have some difficulty and only catch about 80%. But that's still enough to communicate because Jean has excellent hearing. She can hear the crickets crawl in the room next door. She has excellent vision. I think she's been tested at 2010. She can shoot a firearm better than any individual I've ever stood next to. And we don't practice shooting firearms, but on the 4 occasions that she and I have gone target shooting, she kicked my ass. For some reason, I'm always hitting the person's left shoulder. When I say person, I mean the target. Jean can put it between the eyes, or right through the heart, or right through the center of the target. At any given moment, with any type of handgun or long gun. No, I'm not going to try to communicate with anybody in my family by computer. I think that's too far of a stretch. Although I went with my mother to buy a computer in 1997 when she first moved into that large house, she never fully became acclimated to using the computer and was only able to send a few emails. And instead, just like many people, she just used the computer to play solitaire. And then any guests that were in the house would log on to the internet and use the computer in 100 different ways, including myself. And eventually, that Sony computer got a virus, and then another virus, and then another virus, and it was unrepairable. But I've heard that Erica Walls took the computer and had it repaired, and it's functional now. She uses it for accounting. People have been using video conferencing on a mass level since 1997. That's the same year that I helped Mother get fully equipped with the equipment so that both she and I could save money on phone calls, and we could see each other over the internet and then type messages to each other, or if you prefer, talk over the microphone to each other, and it's all free. Just internet service charge only. That never took place. I have used internet conferencing a few times with a few people. I have used chat rooms and things like that. For the most part, I have taught myself how to do these things step by step, little by little. I have personally owned 2 computers. I bought a regular compact Presario in 1996, and then Nicholas Janissary bought me a laptop in the year 2007 when he moved me into a service apartment close to the hospital where I was being treated for GERD and vertigo. And coincidentally, my children were right next door in the St. Joseph School, so I was able to visit them almost daily. At that time, I was still throwing up for anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours every morning. And Nick was traveling a lot and decided not to do any kind of big business in Thailand because he sees how things operate here. Things are unorganized. People are crooked. People are not trustworthy, greedy. They lie. They will not do their job. They're lazy. And they are suffering from those qualities, or lack of qualities, rather. I have enjoyed living in Thailand. There's a lot of Thai people that I like a lot. I've met people from the bottom of the pit to the top of the castle, and I have a lot of people that I have a lot of fondness for, but Jean and I do not have any close friends here. We are each other's best friends. And I have taught many rhythm kick classes here. I have taught many businessmen and businesswomen the art of martial arts, the art of fitness, the art of weight training. And yes, I have done many commercials for Vietnam, Japan, Thailand, New Zealand, the United Kingdom, and the People's Democratic Republic of Laos.